fellow Flosstubers, it's Patti here with my July and partial August update. I have purchases of my thread club. I have a finished object. I have some works in progress to show you. I won a prize. So sit back and relax, grab your beverage of choice. I'm still on the water. Your craft of choice, and let's chat. I think this is like the 4th or 5th time I've tried to do this because I get into it and then I flub, or I don't know. I just don't like how it's turning out, so I start again. I'm hoping this time I won't have to because I really want to get this done and then do a knitting one, and then I can go upstairs and craft, right? Right. So let me see what's been going on since the last time I spoke with you. I went on a knitting retreat and lost my stitchy bug all in the same weekend. I am slowly getting my stitchy bug back, but it's still not the full force it was before because the knitting bug has decided to bite me and bite me hard. So I've got a lot to show in the knitting portions, you know, my knitting podcast, but stitching, I do have some stitching. It's not a lot. I worked on a few projects, but you know, you do what you do. Yeah. So, what else? The Hubsters has been camping a couple of times. He's having a really good time now that he's got his camper fixed and the truck is running really well. He goes off to the trails around Denali, not into the Denali Park itself, or you can go so far into Denali Park, but then you need passes to go any further. And some you can't go at all, you have to ride a bus. And there's a 12-hour bus you can ride, there's a 4-hour bus, and an 8-hour bus. So he's thinking that next year there's a campsite further in that he wants to try, but you have to do it for 3 nights minimum. And he wants to do that. So I may join him. He doesn't know this yet, but I might go with him the next time he goes next year, because I am hoping to be smaller in size, since I also started Weight Watchers again in July, and so far I've lost 8 pounds, so I'm pretty happy about that, and it's working for me again. If you work the program works, and I keep having to tell myself that, and so far so good. Yeah. Let's see what else. I have not had to babysit for the last 2 Fridays, and I won't have to babysit this Friday because he is in New York visiting his other grandma with his mommy and daddy. So I'm very happy that he is visiting his other grandmother because that's very important. Grandparents are very, very important. And they love him just as much as I do. So, but I do miss his little face and can't wait until the 31st when I get him back. Okay, what else? I think that's about it. The other 2 kids are doing great. I keep calling them kids, but they're not kids, they're grown men. But they'll always be my boys, so. And any parent will understand that statement. So shall we get on with what's been happening? You know, what have I done? In July, I only cross-stitched on 2 projects. I started a new project on the 1st of July and stitched that until the 17th of July because I think I left the night of the 16th because I got to Tennessee on the 17th, and the thing started on the 18th. Yeah, okay, because I left Monday night, Tuesday morning, and the conference or the retreat started on the 18th. So I stitched this from the 1st until the 16th, and then when I got back on the 22nd, it was like the 23rd or the 24th before I started stitching again. And so I'm going to show that first because I finished it. I finished it on like the 1st or 2nd of August, and that is Andromeda by Mirabilia. And I'm not happy with the nose. I lost the nose somehow. I followed the stitches like she said to do, but I lost the nose. So I'm going to have to figure out how I can get the nose back. But there she is. She's all done. And just look at the bling on this. There is tons of beads. And then her legs are so pretty with those beads. And then there's a whole bunch in her hair too. So I'm really happy with that. This is 32 count Haunted Belfast by Picture This Plus. And it's so beautiful. So beautiful. So I'm going to put it back on this press board because I'm hoping to get this framed. Fixed her nose. Oops. Bumble. Come on, stay up there. Fix her nose and framed by the next time I podcast, which hopefully will be the 1st of September. I'm trying to get back on the groove here. And then I started Lady of the Flag by Mirabilia. I picked this up in the reissue of these patterns. I picked this one up then. This is on 32 count We the People Even Weave by X Stitch Express is where I got it. And it's X-Stitch Express. I am thinking about doing a mod. I may rip out the flame there and use either Krennic or Petite Treasure Braid to add some more sparkle. 'Cause, you know, I'm a sparkle girl. So, yeah. So that is what I worked on in July. In August, I finished Andromeda. And then I decided to start working again on Little Alien Schoolgirl by Ink Circles. And this is on a 32 count Nash roll. So I did quite a bit on this actually. I did this thing here, and all of this down here is what I finished so far this month. So yeah, I'm happy with that, but I don't know. I just got kind of bored, so I put that one away. And let's see, do I have a picture? Yeah, this is what it's going to look like. So I am on, this is page 8 and 9. So 7, 8, and 9. Okay. And then I decided on Work That Whip Day, I picked up Death by Cross Stitch. Come on. And Death by Cross Stitch, I did not do a whole bunch. I did this section here, and this line, and that line. I did not do a whole lot because I couldn't figure out, and I'm still in debate mode about if I'm going to do this in, let me see. Hold on. Here it is. Okay. So I am going to work this little section here, and I'm not sure if I'm going to do it in this highly variegated or this darker variegated color. I think this one will be too much, unless I do like the center or maybe even these little dots that are around it in that lighter color, and then do the main body of it in this darker color, which is probably what I'm going to end up doing. So yeah, that's my Death by Cross Stitch. So I like I said, I really have lost the stitchy bug because I would have worked a whole lot more on this. And you'll see when I show you what I worked on the 18th, which is the start, the Mirabilia start, how much my stitchy bug has left me. So then I decided to pick up the Chatelaine, since I haven't worked on this one in a long time. This is Medieval Town Mandala. And this, oops, I actually moved the Q-snap because I'm working on the buildings. So I had all the windows, I had all of the windows done. So I added more to the building itself and added a little bit of that. And I did the roof. So yeah, I like these. I like stitching. I just haven't, I need to get my stitchy bug back. But I've been watching knitting podcasts, not stitching podcasts. So my stitching bug has really left me. Yeah, and I worked on that for a couple of days. And then on the 18th of August was I gotta change this bag out. It's just not working really well. Touching the Autumn Sky by Mirabilia. So that's what she's gonna look like. And I will show you the pitiful start. That's it. That's all she wrote. And that one is on 32 count Stellar by Picture This Plus. Stellar Lugana. So, and boy, that Lugana, when they dye it, those holes get really, really small. So I really have to be in good light with my magnifier to be able to see those holes. Because I have old eyes. Old eyes. But that is all of the stitching I have done in the last month and a half. That's pretty pathetic. Yeah, that's it. So I think I will go ahead and talk to you about what I won. I was watching Elizabeth on Vintage Stitches, and she said that she wasn't going to stitch this Mirabilia, and would anybody like it? And I was the first one to respond, and this is the Lady Mirabilia. So I got the pattern, I got the little butterfly, and she also sent the bead pack. So yeah, thank you very much, Elizabeth. I know I thanked her already, but if she ever does watch, thank you, Elizabeth. So I started kitting it up, and it calls for their metallic, DMC metallic, but I think that, well, maybe it's not. I thought it was closer. But I do have some of this Petite Treasure braid, so I might just go ahead and substitute this for that, if it's not a whole lot. But I ordered the, let's see, I ordered the 2 Karen water lilies, and when I ordered them last night, I accidentally got the wrong color, so I quickly emailed them, and they've already fixed it for me. So thank you very much, Nancy, for fixing that for me at 123 Stitch. And I also picked up a braid, or a thing of Petite Treasure braid, and it's like a lavender color, because I think that the Krennic braid that they wanted, first off, was not in stock, and secondly, I think it was like a lavender amethyst color, so I think it'll work. So that's what I'm going to do. And once I get that, this will be fully kitted except for the fabric. I'm not sure what kind of fabric I'm going to do. I have some white that I might tea dye, because her dress has got a lot of white in it. It takes 2 skeins of white. So yeah, I'm so happy about this. But I've got that. Thank you, Elizabeth. So she's got a podcast, so check her out. She's at Vintage Stitches. Very nice. Very, very nice. Very nice. So, yeah. I stole a color from one kit, put it in here, so I put a note in. That's what I was finding down here. Okay. I'm gonna put that. She sent this nice, let's see, which way does this go? Looks like this way. Sent this nice little card with it. So, yeah. Makes me very, very happy. Okay, so, and what I bought. I made the decision in the latter part of July to cancel my Owl's threads for the week's dye works. I feel bad because I only got 2 months worth, but she was very gracious and said no problem. She canceled them for me because I'm just not using my floss as fast as I thought I would, because I'm not substituting like I thought I would, and I need to do that. I should start really thinking and bringing the kits that are already, you know, the kits that are in here I can do, and maybe some of the kits that are already done, rip them apart and put some of these through. But This was my last of the 3 owl threads. Retirement. Can't remember how she worded it. I remember and then I forget, but I'm sorry about that. So this is clamshell. Oh, clamshell. Charlotte's Pink. Chesapeake. It's a nice green. Oh. Okay. Chartreuse. I like this green. This green, I like this. So cool. Okay. Celebration. Cinnamon Twist. Chrysanthemum. Cinnabar. Chestnut. Cherub. So I obviously got the 10, or I did, and I'm very happy I got what I got, and I'm kind of sad I stopped, but like I said, I'm just not using them as fast as I thought I would, so I'm just going to stop, because I am going to keep my color and cotton, because I do like this color and cotton, and yeah. So I get the 10 of color and cotton as well, so it's 5 of the monthly, and then she throws 5 more in. So got daffodil, avocado. It's more, it is definitely an avocado color. It's not as bright as what it's showing up there. Sea foam. Yeah, these are really showing up really bright. Delphinium. Sorry, I was like, what's that? Oh, yeah. And grape. So let's see. I think that these were the add-ons. These right here. Melon. Fall spice. Well, maybe not. Maybe these are the original. I don't know. Rosewood. Spinach. Now, spinach is definitely after it's cooked. And we got some coal. That's a nice black. It's a very, very nice black. Yeah, so rest of this month, I have no idea. In case I don't get back in time, which I should, I'll go ahead and show you. Oh, I'll just wait. I'll wait for what my new start is going to be for September. Because that September one I'm going to stitch most of the month. 9/11, I am definitely going to pull out the Lady of the Flag. I'm not going to work on her again until the 9/11. Yeah. So if you have any questions for me, please don't hesitate down below. I like answering questions, so no worries there. But I think that's all I have to tell you this week, or this month. I should be back hopefully September 1st, and I'll see you then.